Yo, what is going on, everyone? My name is Drew. What it do? Hopefully you are having a fantastic day today, and in today's video we're going to be reviewing two pants, the Carhartt Ripstop Cargo and the Carhartt Duck Canvas Double Knees. Let's get into the review. Alright, so let's look at the Ripstop Cargo pants first. I decided to get these because there are a lot of people who are asking me about the pant, who are curious about it, and I had just no experience, honestly, guys. And so I wanted to kind of test it out, see how they are, and just give you guys a review and my thoughts and my feedback if you're considering purchasing or buying a pant from Carhartt. So I'm gonna go over the features a little bit of the Carhartt Ripstop Cargos. I almost want to call it Ripstock, but it's Ripstop, and that kind of is one of the primary features of the pant. The Ripstop material is, as it sounds, it's constructed and made to stop and prevent ripping and tearing in the pant, and it does so by these really tightly knit and woven nylon fibers that help kind of create this rigidness in the pant. And as I was wearing the pant, I definitely felt this. My first impression of the pant is just how perfect the fit is. I absolutely love the fit. I love the draping effect of the pant on sneakers. And I love how it felt when I first put them on. The pant, obviously cargo pants have a plethora of pockets and whatnot, and they're a huge utility for being able to carry a lot of equipment, or being able to carry a lot of gear, and not having to really worry about not having enough pockets. You have your signature Carhartt patch on the back. Each button, which is a metal button, has Carhartt on it, and I'm just thoroughly impressed by the pant. I can see why the pant is growing in popularity and is something that a lot of people are gravitating towards. So I went with my true pant size, which is a 33-34, and I absolutely love the fit, guys. I mean, it's an impeccable fit, and after I was able to take the tags off and kind of just wear them around and walk around with them a little more, I started to kind of really understand why this heritage brand, this Carhartt American brand, it is so incredible. It actually originated in 1889, which is well over 100 years by now, and just one of those brands, once again, kind of like Dickies, has stood the test of time and continues to. I keep looking down because I'm actually wearing the pants. I'm actually wearing the pants right now, so I keep just looking at them, and the pant is just an incredible material. It feels really good, and I feel like it looks really good as well. One thing I do want to note is that I did order the pant in black, and it does have this kind of greenish or bluish hue to it that I didn't necessarily expect. It's not a bad thing. I'm not disappointed at all, but it's not this pure kind of charcoal or net jet black that I am used to seeing when I see something that's considered to be black. In addition, what makes this pant so appealing, in my opinion, is the price point. A $50 pant that is said to last you a very long time, have great durability, have great fabrics and materials in it that are for someone who's going to be using them heavily. I mean, you can't really beat that from a style standpoint and from a functionality standpoint. I'm really impressed so far with the Ripstop Cargos, and I can definitely say I recommend them to anyone who's in the market looking for them. There are several color options, obviously, for the pant as well, and what I'm going to be using them for, obviously, primarily is, I'm not a worker, but I do like to have functional pants, and I do like to have pants that I can wear in different situations. And so these could, I could even potentially see these going, hiking, having a good pair of pants for that. Obviously, I'm going to be styling them in a streetwear sense, in a street style sense, and doing things like that. But also, if you're someone who is looking to buy the pant for work, or is looking to buy the pant to work in, I definitely say that these pants are built for that functionality, and of course they'll fit you to a T and be able to provide the utility that you're looking for. All right, let's move on to pant number 2 of this review, guys, which are the Duck Canvas Double Knees from Carhartt. And let me talk a little bit about Duck Canvas for a second. Similar to Ripstop, Duck Canvas is actually another one of those fabrics, another one of those materials in which they don't really rip, essentially. They have a very tightly woven fabric that doesn't allow the pant to seep water into it. Also, the pant is less prone to ripping and less prone to just tearing because of how tightly, you know, knit that duck fabric and that duck canvas is. All right, my first impression of the pant is just how heavy they are in hand. Compared to the Ripstop cargos, they definitely feel a little bit heavier with this double knee material that is, you know, essentially 2 layers of fabric over the thigh and knee portion of the pant. But when I put it on body, it definitely felt a little bit easier to move in, if that makes sense. It felt a little bit more flowy. The pant is an extremely wide cut, in my opinion, compared to the Ripstop cargo. But the pant definitely, it feels good to be in it. I don't know how to describe it. Like I said, the movement that I felt in the Ripstop cargos compared to these, I feel like these are a little bit, you can move a little bit more. And the duck canvas, like I said, what I was trying to say is that essentially it's more water resistant and it's also resistant to tears and cuts. So it has that same kind of durability aspect as the Ripstop cargos. From a styling standpoint, like I said, these are very, very wide pants. They have that kind of greenish, bluish hue to them like the Ripstop cargos, even though they're a black pant. They have a plethora of, once again, not as many as the cargos, but they have plenty of cargos, plenty of pockets, excuse me, and plenty of ways for you to just have different utilities and have different utensils on hand. Or, you know, it's a great pant also for, you know, the styling aspect. I think that I've never personally had a pair of double knees. I've never had a pant like this that fits like this, and it's kind of refreshing for me. I think that a lot of people who get these pants will see that they're kind of refreshing, especially, you know, how I grew up. I didn't really have a lot of pants like this. I was an athlete, so I wore a lot of just kind of athleisure kind of pants, and I can understand why, you know, people gravitate towards both the cargos and the double knees. The fit on these is pretty interesting. What I mean by that is the waist and the length are pretty good. They're pretty on point and on par with the Ripstop cargos. Where it gets a little interesting, in my opinion, is just how wide the pant is, kind of from my upper thigh area, almost lower hip area, around to my calf area. And that is, it's a different kind of feeling that I've had for a pant, to where it really fits well around the waist and it really has a good length. I think the length is actually really beautiful. It has a huge, has probably one of the best draping looks that you can have for a pant if you're gonna wear them with sneakers or something like that. But just like I said, what really surprised me is just how wide the pant is. I thought I had, you know, somewhat large thighs, but I don't feel like it in these. Maybe I'm a pretty skinny kind of thigh guy, but it just makes me feel like I have a ton of room in here, and it also allows for a lot of movement, which is what I was talking about before. I think upon first impressions, I can give my recommendation for both of these pants, but I'm gonna need a lot more hours and a lot more wear on the pant to really give you guys a rating of how I feel about them. And I'm really excited to do that as well. I think I have a lot of potentiality to wear these pants in and wear them to the ground as far as they can go. I know they have a pretty strong durability stamp, but I'm really excited to kind of experiment with different outfits, different stylings with these pants, and then I'm really excited to kind of talk to you guys about it in the future. What do you guys think about these pants? Are you guys interested in Carhartt? Obviously Carhartt has become super popular as of recently. A lot of people are rocking Carhartt. A lot of people are gravitating towards Carhartt. And I just wanted to kind of weigh in and give my opinion, give my 2 cents on both of these pants. Are you more interested in the double knee or more interested in the cargo? I would love to know down in the comment section. As for the rest of this video, guys, you can subscribe and like the video if you enjoy the content, man. I try to give you guys a lot of value, try to bring a lot of substance to these videos. So if you enjoyed, be sure to subscribe and like. Connect with me on Instagram at DrewJoyner_. I'm going to be styling these and wearing these pants in a more natural lighting, in a more organic, realistic lighting. And I wouldn't want you to miss it. So be sure to connect with me on Instagram there. And if you guys, like I said, if you guys want me to kind of give a 7-day or a 14-day wear test, I would love to do that as well. I'm really excited to kind of see how these pants just kind of wear in, and I'm really interested. But other than that, guys, hopefully you have a fantastic rest of your day, a wonderful rest of your day. I'm spreading peace, love, and positivity in 2021. So that means I'm spreading peace, love, and positivity to you. I will see you in the next video. Peace.